it's the same in a week or 10 days from now, then we got to start talking about, the doctor.
Right.
And, but we're going to take care of this. We'll get through this.
I have a question.
Did you? Oh no, Henry's pulling Mama's hair. No, you get your hair. Did you forget?
Tuesdays.
We're going on a little breakfast date. Hello.
I did forget.
Let's go.
Break day and have a break day.
We're gonna talk about coaching. Talking about coaching today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of updates, lots of thoughts on coaching. Don't you worry.
Okay.
And training plans, all that good stuff.
Yay!
Did you see yesterday's blog all about water? Why I don't drink water on my long runs. Kind of crazy. Boys, you got everything? All right, at least you didn't fall. Bye, Seth. Bye, Joseph. Destiny parking spot. Look what I see up on the building. Can you read that? Come on now. Meadow Gold, but hi, look at the building. Pancakes. Mama, you look up to the right at the building. Isn't that the best?
That's amazing.
The most cinematic breakfast you have ever seen.
Too much? Perfect.
Hello.
We are not messing around.
Thanks, true love.
Got it.
All right, see you at the house. They found the piece of art, everybody. This is exciting. All right, Paul, thank you. We're gonna open this up once we get home. And yes, hold on, let me take the mask off. All right, that's better. All right, speaking of coaching and being my own coach, and I did this after Pikes Peak, I try to stay moving, try to stay active after a peak race or a hard FKT like the Boulder Skyline. So I walk to the post office rather than drive. Just little things like that to keep the legs moving, and because it's hard, even just on the mental side, like you want to go out and run, but I'm taking a little break right now, eating delicious breakfast and just trying to put one foot in front of the other, working through the soreness, because I am pretty sore from that effort on Sunday. So all right, this is exciting. Oh man, looks big, Paul.
Oh, we're gonna go get it.
Go get it.
I'm feeling
Keep
good
us
right
posted.
this moment.
Perfect.
Okay.
I will. We'll get them the update when you get back.
Okay.
All right. Couple packages here. This is exciting. Oh my! What is this? What is this? Oh yes, that is awesome. Okay, it says U.S. Olympic Team Trials Marathon, February 29th, 2020 in Atlanta, Georgia. Look at that, everybody. Thank you, Jay. I did not pick up a t-shirt when I went and filmed back in February. What was it? Was it February? Yes, February 29th. Thank you, Jay. That is awesome. All right, now box number 2. Here we go. And a shout out to Paul. Thank you for sending this. Can you see that? Okay. Whoa. Haven't seen it yet. Hold on. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh my goodness. It's a print. So it has my time, my place, winner of the 2020 Pikes Peak Marathon, flying the W with DGR Strong. That is amazing. Thank you, Paul. So cool. Oh, thank that. No wonder they couldn't find it in the post office. And then it also has the, because it's so big, it also has the course up the mountain. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's put this up here. Right there. Thank you again, Paul. Looking so good. All right, let's dive into the focus for today's vlog, running and coaching, and my hesitation to become a running coach. And thank you for everyone who has emailed me or sent me a message on Instagram or Twitter or wherever asking me to become their coach, even though we've never met in person. And I don't know, I am humbled that you would trust your training to my philosophy behind training, and also just on a personal level. I think a coach and an athlete need to work together. Not all coaching athlete relationships are solid or healthy or work well together. I think we've seen many of those examples in professional sports. And I will also say, not all athletes are great coaches. I can think of so many. You can as well. I'm trying to think of like one off the top of my head. Anyway, where like a professional athlete transitions into coaching and they end up not being a very good coach. Very fascinating how that crossover doesn't always happen seamlessly. So for me, and my hesitation to say, I'll take on, 10 athletes, 10 DGR family members around the world as my athletes, and I'll be your coach. And the reason I don't do that, because this question does come up a lot, it's really quite simple, actually. And we're going to talk to True Love here in a second. I need to see, as a coach, I need to see you in person. I need to watch you run. I need to see if you have a little niggle or a little injury, meaning even like True Love, as I'm coaching her, but I can see, and we're going to talk to you in a minute about a little update with her health. I can see her walking around the house every day. So whether she's limping, whether she's not limping, and that is a huge benefit as a coach, because I can tell, even if it's not an injury, I can tell by watching somebody walk around if they're overtired, if they're just overtrained, and they're just like, ugh. I saw it, in my past life at the University of Colorado. So anyway, that's the number one reason I don't become a coach. It's kind of that Zoom coaching versus in-person coaching. I think, online coaching, I think it can happen, but there's nothing like if somebody's going to put their trust in me to coach them, I need to be able to see them in person. Also, just understanding and talking to them on a regular basis, the mental side of how they're doing up here between the ears, because that's, yes, the physical side is important, but the mental side is also important as well. And the last point about the training plans, if you are purchasing a training plan, because listen, not everybody knows how to train, and that's fine. Like newer runners out there, welcome to the sport of running. You might need a little guidance from a free online training course, but I would just recommend that if you do get a course, whether it's free, whether you buy it off the internet, that please, I would recommend seeking out a coach with, I would say, at least 5 years, preferably even more, maybe 10 years of coaching experience, to look at the plan just for like 15 minutes and just make sure it's not too much for you, for the new runners. Because again, these online training plans, I think people just have to be careful that they're not biting off too much for where they are at in their aerobic development, in their anatomical development, and yes, in their mental development. And that, speaking of True Love, I see her out the window. Let's go see how she's doing here.
Done. We're good.
You feel okay?
I'm like 0.5.
Keep going. How you look great. Mwah. Well, that's encouraging. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She just ran by the house, True Love ran by the house, and I was able to observe her facial expression And okay, this is amazing. So speaking of her little niggle that she's dealing with right now, and I'm just filming this with the GoPro because this is happening in real time, is that I could see in her face what was happening in her ankle. And I could tell she doesn't feel much pain, maybe a little bit, but not much. This is amazing. So she's back. Good job, hon. Good job.
Hi.
So we're talking about coaching
Oh, hello.
today on the vlog. Yeah.
Yes, coach.
Oh, yeah. No crying in
no
baseball.
crying. Are you crying?
Are you crying?
There's no crying in baseball.
Tom Hanks, the best.
I love him.
So, no crying in baseball, no crying in running. No.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I was just telling them.
Yep.
So you just ran by,
Yep.
and I was so excited for you because you ran by fast.
Yeah.
And you were beaming.
Yeah.
And I came in and I told them I don't think she has pain right now.
Right.
So the update, everybody, is that since last Tuesday,
Yeah.
there's a little niggle happening on True Love's left Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Right at the very bottom, right where it connects to the heel, the Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
And this is why I do not feel comfortable becoming a coach. Just what I was telling you is that I can watch True Love walk around the house. I can watch you, go out to the car.
Yep.
So I can see if you're limping. I can
Yeah.
see any grimacing on your face.
Oh.
And it's just so. Hi, Henry. Hi.
You're so strong.
Henry's just chilling up there.
Oh my gosh, he's so strong.
So that is.
Oh, wow.
And now. Okay, let me grab him.
Okay.
Got him.
Hi, Pumpkin.
So as a coach, I just think it's really important to monitor the athlete's physical and mental side very, very closely. So that's where we're at now. But let's focus a little bit on the
Also,
positive.
sorry guys if you're a little jealous that I actually did get him as a coach.
Come on now,
That's the perks of being married to Seth DeMoor.
So, but you did have a good week, a solid week.
I had an amazing week.
Yeah, tell us about it.
And 2 days ago, for overall, an amazing week. 2 days ago, I had a 30-minute run, which I hadn't done a 30-minute run for a while because we were rebuilding my momentum, and it felt amazing. I felt great. I felt like I was running. I came home, and I was beaming. I had the runner's high. I was like, I'm a runner. I love this. It's happening. It's working. I could feel like a shifts in my body. I just feel like it's happening. It's happening. Was like the overall feeling, experience.
And there it is on your screen. And I am going to put on the screen in the title, week 4, as if you were healthy.
Yeah, because the rest of you out there might be.
Yes, but now, this is the beauty of, again, being a coach in person, is that now I can, for example, we're going to take the rest day tomorrow.
Yeah.
We made that decision.
Yep.
And we're going to ice. We're going to do ibuprofen, elevate, all that good stuff. And when you do come back, probably walking on the treadmill, because the treadmill is a little softer than walking around on pavement outside.
Okay.
So it's all these little things that, as a coach, you can add or subtract from your athlete's training regimen.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is the
That's good.
update.
Well,
Yeah.
Should I tell them what happened today on the run?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so today was a 20-minute run and a 40-minute walk, and I did 8 minutes of warm-up and stretching and started running, and I am telling you, it felt great. I mean, if anything, it was at like 0.5, not even a 1 of pain. And as I passed the house, I was really starting to get in the groove of things, and that's when I threw the GoPro to Huz, and he saw me, and I shouted out, it's at 0.5. And he had told me if it's at a 1 or 2, I should stop. And as I was going, I started to feel it more, and it started to come into my mind. So I just turned my music up and kept going. And then I was like nervous about hurting myself.
But what did I say before the run as the coach?
Yeah.
As far as the pain scale, if it's
1 or 2.
Or if it's getting...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me if it's getting worse as the run progresses, I should stop. Yeah. And that kept playing in my ears, and I was like, okay, really listen to your body. Is it getting worse? And when I tuned in to listen, it was. So then I stopped. When I tuned in to listen, it was like 1.5, 2. And then when I stopped and just started walking, I was like, well, let me just walk for 30 seconds and see if I focus on it, what will happen. And bam, it was like a 3.5.
Yeah.
So I walked home.
Yeah.
I stopped and walked home.
We're not disheartened. We're going to be okay.
I mean,
we're a little disheartened, but we're going to be okay because we know how to overcome, like, resting. And obviously, listen to your body. If, it's the same in a week or 10 days from now, then we got to start talking about, the doctor.
Right.
And, but we're going to take care of this. We'll get through this.
I have a question, and if we need to cut this because it's too long.
No.
I just feel so stupid. Like, I feel like I'm doing, I don't even know, let's say it's 12 miles a week. And I know you told me the other day you've been running for 22 miles. I mean, 22 years. But I do feel, I don't want to use the word pathetic.
No.
I feel a little pathetic because I'm
Hon, come on now.
I mean, I feel like I'm so close, and then the momentum gets built up, and then something happens, you know, like the hip, where I get no sleep for 12 days because my family's in town, and I know that's life, and I'm not going to, it makes me more motivated to keep going, but
Most new runners go through this.
have stuff like this?
Niggle, the body.
Plus, I haven't worked out
The
in a
body
decade.
is adapting. That's all
That
it is.
makes me feel so much better.
The body's adapting.
Yeah.
It's not used to it. That's it.
That is it.
It's a new movement that you're just not used to.
Even if it was 5 miles a week, my
Oh,
body
yeah.
is reacclimating to be like, oh, we work out.
After,
we work out now.
After this little guy came into the world, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Anyway.
Babe, thanks for saying that.
Of course.
Oh, listen, everybody out there, wherever you're at, all you newbies, you new runners who are with me on my track, I just want to say I'm proud of us. And keep it up, and we're not pathetic.
Yeah. Come on now. And yes, the training will be posted down in the description. All right?
There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying. That's right. There's no crying in running. There's no crying in baseball. We love you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And we're going to toss it back to, I think, the How to Run Faster playlist, which I
that's
need
good.
to update. So it'll be about right there.
Okay.
I need to update quite a bit. It's just the vlogs are still good, but the filming was a little simpler back then. But anyway, we love you.
Okay.
All right, seek beauty
Work hard.
and love each other.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Say bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, he's so precious.